And we're live again.
Hello, it's the Lucy 4 Raceway fan club coming to you live. Hello, Anders.
Anders, our one and only fan. How are you?
Hold on. Harry. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, guys, welcome along. We'll give you a minute. There's no one here, obviously, so we weren't so scheduled this week, so it was a last-minute thing.
Have to blame it on me. I was the one that was more than uncertain on whether I could make it or not. So it was very, very, very last minute. As you, Hanula, our only fan, could see. The others didn't even register yet. So
we're just talking to you in particular, Anders. We're just talking to
exactly.
you.
By the way, did I mention I do speak some Swedish? The problem is...
Don't sing Waterloo.
The problem is it's only swearing. So... Because I used to play like indoor hockey. There's a Swedish kind of indoor hockey. It's called innebandy. So that's a Swedish word, innebandy. In university, and I had a colleague, a friend of mine, who is half Swedish, and he kept swearing in Swedish all the time because he said nobody understands me. I can say anything I like,
Yeah.
So
we had that last year when the guys are playing volleyball. When they miss a shot, they curse in Russian all the time. So in our Russian course, so yeah.
So you know what I'm talking about. Nobody understands you, and you can go like
some Polish courses as well after working with the Polish guys in Ireland who worked at the factory that I delivered to. So yeah.
Yeah, well, Hanula, when I was a lot younger, that was my kind of sport. But again, that's about 100 years ago. So
too old now for that sort of carry on.
Hello, Easy joined in. Yeah.
Welcome along.
Welcome to the show. How you doing, guys? What's on your workbenches this week, guys? Let us know. The 5 people that joined, very welcome to tell us what's on your workbenches.
Yeah,
Harry, what's on your workbench?
Nothing. I have something to open. Something I received I want to open later. And this car is still sitting here. I'm supposed to do a review. I'm so busy this week, moving things around, moving channels around, moving stuff out to the garage is crazy. So if you notice me in the chat today, that's my other channel, which, I'm tempting people, maybe they want to go across. On that channel, I'm building a model railway. So that's why I'm in the chat in my other channel. So if you see that channel and you want to click subscribe, fire away. And so what happened was I was going to use this channel also for the model railway. I might throw a little bit on now and again. But then I changed the name. So I said I'll put model rail and still RC as well. And I was tempting what to do. I put model rail and slot cars or railway slot car. And then I said, nah, that doesn't blend right. I said, I'll put the railway on the other channel mostly. So then when I went back to change it, this notification, you have to wait 14 days before you can change your name again. So the name at the moment is completely confusing to you guys. Oh, Anders got something cool. Ooh.
I think I know what Anders got. It's not really, it's for 18-plus-year-olds, if I got that right in his video.
Has he been getting that from Tara?
No, he got all the Playboy Fly car collection. So Fly came out, that's a long, long time ago, with a lot of different Playboy liveries on different cars. And he found somewhere the whole collection.
Okay.
And yes, some interesting liveries on those cars. So, but he's saying no. So he's got something new. Well, just share it, Anders. Or you want to join in, Anders?
And you want to join in? He said he has 3D printed stuff. So you have a 3D printer, my friend. that's something I haven't dabbled into because I'm afraid of technology and I don't know if how easy it'll be to find the stuff you need to feed the printer in Latvia. It'll be probably Germany and everything else. I don't know. It's something I know it makes sense, especially if I'm doing motor racing now, because people print out their own cars, their own flatbed stuff for the rails, and I know for slot cars people print bodies and stuff. So yeah, interesting. Everyone's going mad for 3D. Have you got a 3D printer yet, Nico?
I have a first generation 3D printer, I have to admit, and I have a very good friend who's doing CAD, so computer aided design. So he's really good in that, and I'm really bad at that. So it was always I'm still relying on his data, to be sent and then put in the 3D printer. So,
you see, this is the problem that people always say to me. It's so easy. It's plug and play, and I keep on saying, no, it's not. Not for me. I'll plug it in and it won't work. It's like the way my camera won't work on YouTube and then YouTube won't work. And everybody goes, it's so easy. No, it's not. It's digital. It's not easy.
Not to all of us. But Easy, he just said he learned it within the last 3 weeks. So there you go.
Okay. Yeah, but he's young.
He is.
Younger than me. No, I just can't be hacking that stuff. And every time someone says plug and play, it never works for me. So I approach it negative to start with, and my missus says that's why it won't work, because you approached it in a negative attitude and you created your problems.
Well, Harry, see who's joined in. Welcome, Anders.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Anders, hi, yes, Anders. Yes,
well.
Okay. This time it worked much better with the microphone than last time. Well, good. So I do have what you talked about, but I'm not going to share those because they are very interesting, but at the same time, maybe not suitable for this channel. But around those, I do have some questions. If any of you have, or any of our viewers have any experience with fly cars. I know Marty Two Lines have some experience, but I posted some questions on some of his clips, but I think I'm not big enough for him to acknowledge me, so I'm still a nobody in his world. But I have some problems. Some of them are they're skipping gears, so I don't know if it's a common problem that I have to change the pinion and the gear for something new, because it feels poor quality, especially if you're used to like Carrera or NSR, that type of cars. It's
dear Anders, I have about 3 videos on my channel. I know I have a lot of videos on my channel, but there are 3 videos on my channel on how I set up fly cars.
I'll be right there after this. I will go and check them out. I promise. Because I'm just struggling. But I'm ordering an axle box now because I have too many analog cars that I cannot continue chipping everything.
Anders, when you say skipping gears, how do you mean? Is it a damage to the crown gear, or is it like just very tight, or what's it happening?
No, so it's kind of like when you switch, it sticks and then and then it turns and you can see that the pinion does not really grip. So it's really strange.
But I
also got this one today.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, that's nice. I think so.
Yeah, the Superbird. I thought it was really interesting car, but that's not the cool thing. The coolest thing ever. I mean, this is groundbreaking for Carrera users. I was watching, there's this worldwide slot web stream where it is like a Zoom call where there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's all the old fogies all gathered together.
Exactly.
And there's about 4 eating sandwiches. There's one asleep on the chair like this.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one. And they are into technical details which are way over my head. I mean, they are talking about the stuff like they've been doing it for many, many years. But I still watch it, and every now and then there is a nugget that comes into me. And this time, Greg Gaub the guy that actually hosts the whole thing, he said, well, he's been working on a 3D thing, and I said, oh, that sounds like a cool thing. I'd like to have that. I would buy that. And then he shared the print file, so I popped that into my 3D printer, and ta-da!
Ah,
So this is a regular Carrera wireless connector,
thumb controller. Yeah.
and now I have a pistol grip for it. And then,
very
isn't
good.
that cool? And
That's
I mean,
brilliant.
I literally printed this. It just came out of the printer now. I have a second one is going in the background. So I have two of these wireless ones. So now you can just do
That's
this.
Wow.
fabulous.
And
Absolutely. That's really good.
it's so easy. I mean, there's no screws. You just pop them together, and then bam, it's
I mean,
perfect fit.
that'll work with the wired ones as well. You're just creating a
Exactly.
finger throttle. Like, that's brilliant. I love that. That's brilliant.
Exactly,
That's
it
a
works.
good one.
And I have one wired one as well, and I can. It's actually available. He put it now on a site called printables.com. Printables.com.
Yeah.
So you can search for the Carrera handle, and then now you can download it there. But Greg
Wow.
Cobb, what a genius! He actually created this whole thing in his
Very
CAD
good.
software, and he's sharing it with everybody, not charging. It's just wow! I was just blown away, and now you have
It's
a
a pity
perfectly.
more people. It's a pity more people don't get to see it, because I mean, that's fabulous. So I know we've a certain amount, a few guys here watching us and who watch
Yeah,
this the re-recording, but that's great. That deserves
That's
and there's
absolutely
more.
fantastic.
even room to get access to this little button, and you see also the charge light
Yeah.
and everything. So he
Yeah.
has thought about all these details, and
Yeah,
it's out there for free. So I mean, some people don't like the plunger style, and
yeah.
Anders,
well, yeah,
have you ever seen a video of me driving one of those pistol grips?
like
Like this?
Well, not like that.
You
But
know,
yeah, Mr.
you
Grip,
know how I use it?
yeah.
yeah. And
You
that's
and
where
Joe.
That's where Joe Ferreira
Yeah,
got the
Joey
idea.
Rivera, yeah.
I infected Joe, yeah.
But Nico, that's just wrong. That is just simply wrong. You can't.
That's the
No.
best way and the only way of driving it. But
You guys, you don't want to say along to Rat Head
what's really
Racing. Welcome to the show.
Your DNA gene is broken, Nico. It's broken. I'm sorry.
it's up here. It's up here.
Yeah, that's true. But I just thought, and it turned out, I mean, a great finish, and everything fits together. Even it's two halves, but you can barely see it. It's just so smooth.
Perfect.
What a guy. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it's there on printables.com for free. You can download the files and print it, but not sell them
Maybe
commercially. Yeah.
maybe you could do one thing, Anders.
Tell
Can
me.
you post the link after we finished with our live stream? Not now.
Yeah. I'll do that. Yeah.
In the comments.
I'll do that. I'll put it in the comments. Absolutely. I'll
in the
put it in
comments,
there.
Look, I just want to say hello, welcome to the show, Rad Slot Racing, who's a regular. Thank you, and also Rob from the UK. Welcome along, Rob. No, I'm not disguising. I'm going in from my model rail from my railway channel. That's 060 Trains. I'm just putting that in the chat. Anybody want to subscribe?
Yeah, you're the blues brother.
Harry, I know. Oh no, hang on. I'll do it the other way. Give me a second, Harry. I'll push you into our next step. Now, for those of you who have not seen it yet, Slotcars of Atlanta do have great T-shirts. I know I've said this before. Yes, he sent me those T-shirts for free. Yes, Jamal is a great guy. And by the way, he's got a stunning track in case you haven't checked out his channel. But I know now that someone else received a package.
Blues Brothers, maybe?
Anders, did you get one?
No.
No.
I'm
Wait,
a nobody in the slot car world. Come
if
on.
it's not the two of us, hang on.
Who
I,
could it
I was
be?
waiting to see if, I was waiting to see if Jamal joined us. But anyway, I received this from Malka a few days ago.
Oh,
Sorry.
they let
Yeah.
stuff from America into Latvia?
Yeah. And you know what? Incredibly quick. I couldn't believe how quickly it arrived. So it only took about 2 weeks, which is amazing. Usually takes about a month and a half. So maybe Jamal can pull some strings and got it sent quickly. So yeah,
Looks like.
it's unopened, so I'm going to open it now on screen and see if they fit
exciting.
me. I'm a special size. Let me see. Oi. Now, here we go. Nice packaging, Jamal. Cool stuff.
Excellent.
Beautiful. That's very
Yes.
I
professional.
wonder, could you open these and not damage that sticker and put the sticker on the slot wall?
You can't make an omelette without breaking some eggs, Harry.
Yeah, I know. Let's get this T-shirt open.
Welcome, Travis. And
that's Slotcar guy. I
subscribe-
just watched his update. Awesome. If you haven't seen it, go and check that out. There's so much news from Scale Auto and Carrera World and Scalectrics. Love it.
Now there's my one.
Oh, yes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yes. That's a beauty.
And that's a proper XL size. I said to Jamal, give me something big. That's brilliant. I love that. Okay, hold on. I have another one. Hi, Travis. Welcome to the chat. Hold on. I'll open this up and we see what we have.
Travis, by the way, there you go. You talking about Jamal, and he's coming right around the corner.
Jamal, hello. We're opening your wonderful T-shirt.
Jamal.
I'm going to go and change into one of these now in a minute. So,
not in front of the camera.
Absolutely.
There are children.
That's another channel.
Present.
That's another channel.
That's cool. I'll put that on my wall behind me. I'll have that on the wall next week. Thank you, Jamal. Fantastic.
Yeah, if you want to see Harry changed, you have to go to onlyslots.com.
No, it ain't changed here. I'll be going inside
and insert a few coins.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. That is awesome.
And it has I love the little logo on the sleeve as well. Okay, I'm going to go and put a T-shirt on. They're amazing, Jamal. Thank you. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Fantastic.
That is so cool, and that's what I think everybody who's watching and us as well is that we need to support each other. You know, all these different initiatives like Jamal's T-shirt initiative, Greg Gob's fantastic pistol plunger. And it's because all these things that are happening around the channel or around the community, the slot cars is helping the hobby to grow. So well done.
Absolutely.
Jamal.
Absolutely. And talking about growing the slot car world, welcome Joe. Welcome Canada to our.
We talked about Joe before he joined in. So Joe, we were looking at this new pistol grip that you can 3D print from printables.com that Greg Gob created. You can make a Carrera wireless plunger to a pistol grip, and then Nico said, "Yeah, but you know, I drive it like this," and I said, "Yeah, there's another nutcase doing that, and that's you, Joe."
That's the only proper way of doing it.
It's wrong.
And Hanula, believe me, showing up at an international race, standing in line with like 8 others, and you're the only one who turns it around. Everybody goes like, what's wrong with him?
He's doing what? Oh, that is so funny. But yeah,
Absolutely.
that's. No, I think it's like with everything else. Everybody does this hobby in their way. If people like it like this or against the
It
head,
just doesn't.
what?
It just doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I like
exactly. So,
t-shirt.
oh, look at
Oh
that!
yeah,
It's so
good,
badass. That is
cool
So
so
cool.
cool.
looking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bam.
That's perfect. And loads of room to move. I asked Jamal, had he got a big size? And he said, yeah. And then I was really cheeky and I said, they got black. And he went, okay. You know, I was like, wow. I only wear a black t-shirt. That is amazing. Thank you so much,
Oh,
Jamal.
Chris
Fantastic
joined in as
t-shirt.
well. Hey, Chris.
Yeah,
Oh,
really,
Chris,
really good.
welcome.
Really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those t-shirts. I need to go and check out the website.
And look, if you watch the colours of the t-shirt, it matches my mug from Magnetic Racing. Look,
Oh yeah, look at that.
You become a merch store.
all the colours are matching.
You look like a oh Toju, and this is Anders. That's correct, Toju. One of my good old friends who helped me so much with so many tips and tricks and advice. So yeah, that's Toju Car
Told
Racing
you,
joining
it's a
in.
great channel as well. And
Absolutely.
by the way, Harry, you got a job offer now.
Have I? Oh, yeah, yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah, Jamal wants you as a model.
I
Jamal.
prefer to be behind the viewfinder than in front of the viewfinder. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's so funny.
Absolutely.
That's
That's
great.
so
Hi,
funny.
Todd. Welcome along, Chris. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome
hey,
along.
Toju, this is something for you. You have a
Oh
3D
yes.
printer and you using Carrera wireless adapters. Greg Gaub has placed some files on printables.com. When this is over, I'll put the link in the comments so you can find it. But it's you print this out. I did all the parts on one plate, and they snap together, perfect fit. And now you have a pistol grip on your plungers. How
So
cool is
no
that?
glue, no screws.
No glues, no screws, no nothing. It's just printed out and then bam. This is so cool for all the Carrera users out there.
So you see, Joe's doing
Oh,
his
Jen is away, I guess.
homework today. Okay, now Harry started the whole thing. Anders, you need to give me a sec. I've got some unwrapping to do as well. Sticker
Ooh la la.
time.
Oh, cool. I'll show that while you're chatting away there.
So it's again, most of my stickers come from Australia. So that's another. Okay, I received a couple of extras. Now it is so well wrapped that I can hardly open it. I will do my best without destroying everything. Yes, I'll manage. So these are from, hang on, too many. Oh yes, a few.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, three rooms
Three-room
racetrack. That's
raceway.
Mal. That's Mal. Ah, super stuff.
Yes, Mel. Thank you very much. There's one more. Yes. So I've got stickers. Yes. Thank you, Mel. Highly, highly, highly appreciated. Yeah, I think it's our age, is it? When you collect stickers and you swap stickers, and yeah.
Oh, looks like Joe got mine as well. So I'm trying to spread mine stickers as well. Not not that I'm fishing, but yours, Harry, are on their way. So I'm trying to send as many as possible. It's a
Listen,
lot of fun.
I'm hopeless. I have to send stickers to you. I went down the post
No,
after they got them with me.
Yeah.
And I have to send stickers to I can't remember. Did I send some to Greg or not? I have to send some to P&W to Ryan. I'm so unorganized. It's unbelievable. I know Todd got his stickers, so at least
Yeah, I told you you will love it. I mean, I was skeptical first, but the parts are just unbelievable, perfect fit. It's even, I mean, there's it's split in here, but it's so smooth. And it just snaps together. I can strongly recommend this. And of course, you can do it the Nico and Joe way as well. But then
You
why
see now,
bother?
Joe, you don't have to spend €300 on a controller. You just print one and use your original controllers. They cost €26. It's like,
and it doesn't cost much. What is the price for this? I think you can see that in the preview. Yeah, it's like 3 Swedish crowns. What is that? 30 cents.
Something like
30
that.
euro
Yeah.
cents. Yeah, 30 euro cents. That's the cost of the plastic, and then a little bit of electricity, and it prints in less than 2 hours, all parts.
So Toju, thank you for that. I still can't. I tried, but I still can't. I haven't managed yet.
That's so funny.
So for those of you who dare, like Anders, I put out the link. Ooh, I'm getting sunlight. I put out the link. So anybody who wants to join in, go for it. Give it a go.
the link is there, guys. Join in.
Yeah, just scroll up in the chat.
No, I just re-edited or reissued it. Yeah.
Stick the link in again, Nico, please.
I put it in. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of these guys, they don't know how to scroll. They're very old. Controller is a tone controller. I couldn't use that anyway because the conveyor controller is a tone. And what's wrong with a tone controller?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Be Red, welcome. Also,
and when this is over, in the comments, I'll put the link to the printables so you can find it easy.
Excellent.
Yeah, very cool.
And I was chatting with Greg last night, and he said, yeah, I could probably sell it, but he's not interested in getting the money. It's more the recognition. So if you download it and you print it, post a make or refer to it if you show it in your channels, and give him the credits, because he has done a fantastic thing, for the community, spending time in CAD to create a thing like this and then sharing it for free. That's just all pure love. I like that.
Chris, I don't get the question. Can a new body be made using the stock Carrera parts to make it a pistol type? Well, that's basically what is done here.
Yeah. So this part here is just a regular Carrera wireless, or you could use also the wired one. And what you do is you flip out the plastic part that is here, and you just take it off. You pull out the thumb plunger here, and then you put it in this part here. And if I want to reverse do it, this is really easy. You even have these small slots for a screwdriver to easily bend it open.
Yeah. And Joe can still do his thumb racing thing. He can still race it around. He can still use it the wrong way.
Yeah. I guess here's the next one, right?
Thin ice. Very thin ice there.
Yeah. Why was Anders kicked out from the stream? Boom, gone.
Technical problems.
Yeah, technical problems.
It always works,
You throw that link up now.
Beg your pardon?
Did you put the link up on the chat?
Yes, I did put it up already.
Did you?
I can't see it.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. It's about 10.
I did it another time now. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's there.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Is anyone brave enough to join the three of us and make it a force?
Well, last time we did this, and it worked with Anders. I said, who's got the balls to come on here? So I'm going to try it again. Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then I'll jump out, because all I wanted to do it was just to share this with the community.
This is excellent. No. You can stay, of course. No, please stay.
You're absolutely welcome, Anders. Absolutely.
More than welcome. More than welcome. What I'll do is,
and it's fun now we can make fun of Harry's all different channel names. The latest now with the trains and Barbies. What is it going to be next?
This channel in the chat is my actual other channel, which has a grand total of 16 subscribers. It's a big channel.
Oh yeah.
I got a new subscriber yesterday. I was like, wow, 1 subscriber in 2 months. That's amazing.
Harry playing with dolls again. Yeah, it's going to be trains and dolls.
He didn't tell us what kind of dolls, so beware. Watch out, guys. This might backfire at you.
The inflatable ones.
It's not Barbie, it's Action Man. Action Man.
This might backfire at you, don't you?
Oh yeah. Oh, Travis, I've told you is talking about the KFC R8. I love that one as well. And I know would be fun to have that slot car. Travis, click on the link and jump in and tell us more about why are you at Carrera World, and how did you get there?
Well, because he only lives now 2 hours away from me.
Oh,
he moved to Austria.
Oh, right. I thought he was still in Australia. Okay.
No, the convict ship sent him back to Europe.
Yeah, he's done his time.
Convict in Australia, and some get sent back.
He's done his time in Australia now. He was released.
yeah. His 20 years are up. Go back to
guys, and it worked again. The sentence with the balls. Welcome, B-Red.
Oh yes, hello.
Welcome along.
Now we can clarify if it's Brad or B-Rad.
It is. I know it is B-Red.
Like this to see. How everybody doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. What's on your bench, B-Red? On your slot car bench?
I had to make it this morning. Last week I tried, and my cat jumped up and knocked over the cameras. So
okay. Good to have you. So, anything on your slot car bench at the moment?
I think he might be having the same trouble I had, where if you have the old stream open in another window, you have
way too much on my slot car bench.
You have to close it down, close the other one down, and only stay here in the StreamYard window.
Turn this up so I can hear better.
You have to close it down, close the other one down, and only stay here in the StreamYard window.
There's probably a delay on the voice. Are you hearing us okay, Brad? No,
okay, my turn to talk. I think I've caught up. I have my NSR grub screws came in. I'm getting ready to finally work on that, but after I had problems with the track wiring, I'd spent a lot of time doing that and made sure everything was supported properly. And last night I got some more supports added, and I'm going to cut out some more plywood today so I have room for the scenery. Because when I built it, I just wanted to have a slot car track, and the scenery definitely needs to be added to make the set what it should be.
Yeah, some people the scenery is a big thing. Other people, it's just get that track down and get racing. Priority is racing. The scenery is a big thing. Other people, just get that track down. Do you know what's happening? I know what's happening. Brad has listened to the chat. He's not on the live chat, but he's listening to the chat on his phone. So it's a few seconds behind us. You know the way,
because he has the another window with the YouTube window open. Yeah.
You listen to the YouTube, which is slower.
Yeah, so you have to close down the YouTube window and stay here in the window with the StreamYard. Then everything works.
So if you turn off your YouTube window, Brad, and just go on the StreamYard window, because you're about 10 seconds behind us.
So we let Brad figure that out. I'll jump in with something I wanted to share with you, because there were so many responses on that one, which is
Oh my God!
yes, of course the Swedish do like that, no question.
I love it. Love it.
So this is the SCX Volvo. So like,
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
So for all the guys that can't wait to get the hands on the Scalextrix one, the UK Scalextrix one.
Yeah, the station wagon.
The station wagon, which is a definite must to me. I mean, this is a must. I found this by accident while I was working in Spain this week.
Yeah, I need to look for that one.
Absolutely. So, Brad, do you think the delay has gone now? Or still figuring it out?
He still has us on the 10-second difference. He's still watching on the wrong settings. He'll answer now in a second, watch.
See, now I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, good. So, Harry, you had a car that you said you haven't checked out yet. Was that the 908? Did you already show that?
This one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Sorry.
That's one that Tony sent me. I'm supposed to do a post on a review on it, but I've been so busy this week moving rooms around and doing garden work and all that I haven't got to do anything. It's been a crazy week with the summer here and the demanding gardener in the family wanting stuff done, you know. So so I will be around. And as you know, you've seen I moved the RC car hills, modular hills, out into the garage to put that track out with the slot car track, and that's so I can build the model railway in the slot car room in the house now. So I've been doing a lot of that, a lot of moving stuff around and all. So, you know, that's why I haven't put anything out. And I have to say, I have next week sometime. I've an unboxed Zaproid UK guy sent me a card for the crash test videos. I have to unbox that. But I also got an amazing box of cars from the guys in the UK. They all got together. They put a few boxes in when they met at Gaydon last week, and then Mac, who's one of the guys, Mac sent it over to me, and I received it yesterday. So I'm not doing that unboxing tonight because I have to catch up with the Zapoid's car. But there's a few cars in that box. I haven't got a clue what's in it. I will definitely be doing the unboxing soon. I'm going to do some crash test videos, and I might mix them up with the car that Zapoid sent me. So, and then, of course, I have to run David's car. David sent me the red Ferrari that I have to smash up as well. So I've loads to catch up on. I've so much. I'm doing radio control car stuff on so many YouTube channels now, model railway channels, and it's crazy. Brains all over the place.
Yeah. Well,
when you
be red. I'll give it a try again. Do you hear us better now, or is it still time delayed?
Now we lost.
Okay. Now.
Yeah, his microphone is muted.
Yeah. Okay, no good. You're muted.
You're muted.
Maybe I should turn the mute off.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we
let's
go.
try it
There
again.
you
Can you hear us
go.
now?
He's back.
Yeah,
I'm not good at lip reading, yet. I'm still practicing.
hey, this tech stuff is all new to me.
That's okay.
All good.
We're all learning as we go.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But you're not delayed anymore. You had a 10 seconds delay on it because you had the YouTube
gotten
windows open.
back to the slot car track a little bit. I've had got a lot of yard work and gardening and stuff taken care of, but the track extension's getting done, and I got parts for my NSR so I can try to get it finished. And I got some Racer Sideways coming. I found a smoking deal on. I like the Jägermeister liveries, and I already got the Jägermeister bus and the Revo Alpha. So I've had a couple more coming in.
Excellent.
My TV tower / party tower is finally coming along. I got the stairs put together. Yeah, old guy with shaky fingers and poor eyesight putting those stairs together.
I think a few of us are in the same boat.
But I did it. So the stairs are assembled, and I'm working on the lower deck, and then I can get onto the Jägermeister bar.
All right.
So
that does sound.
I've got a buddy of mine has moved up here, so now I have someone else to slot car race with. I won't be
fantastic
racing by myself. And so now I don't have to get digital because I got a buddy that can race against me.
Yeah, that's what I miss terribly. I don't have anyone to race with, so to have somebody to race with is fabulous. Great.
It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
But there's also a lot of things you can do when you're on your own. I mean, like for me, either you could race with ghost cars, but what I've started to do now is that I've made kind of a list of the king of the hill. So I have a top list, and then I always work with the bottom cars, and I tune them and fix them and try to get them higher up in the list and take the next one that's in the bottom. So the whole community of cars gets faster and faster. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you're into the tuning. You're getting into the tuning a lot now.
Yeah, basic tuning. I mean, greasing up, working on the axles and so forth.
That's the bad influence of Joe and Nico.
Yeah, I'm putting weights, moving weights, lead weights, or I bought a whole bunch of this tungsten putty, which works really good, and you can place it anywhere, and see what happens if I put it in the front, what happens if I put it on the side, in the middle, what happens if I put it in the back, and see how differently the car behaves. And
do you know those little 5 gram weights you can buy for cars? You buy them in the auto shops. They're brilliant for doing your car.
Yeah, exactly. With there's one side that's normally sticky, so I have those as well.
They're fantastic. I use them in my Pioneer Legends.
I got these small bags
they're
with
excellent.
tungsten putty.
They're excellent. Yeah. By the way, there's also video on my channel. What happens if you put the weight on different places?
Seen it and learned. That's where it started. So, but then I also have this thin sheet of lead. So, so then you can just fold it and cut it and place it in all kinds. So it makes a big difference. I mean, you can really shave off plenty of time on your track with cars by using weights.
But are you still using magnets? Have you started taking the magnets out yet?
No. Well, so for me, I like magnets because they're kind of like the downforce on racing cars. I mean, they make these special floors and everything to make sure that the Formula One cars get a downforce and stick down. For me, the magnets, that's the downforce. I mean, if you would take that away from Formula One cars, it would be boring to watch. You like to see, people like to see Formula One cars because they go fast and they, go crazy in curves. And if they would go like Morgan Freeman driving Miss Daisy, nobody would watch it, So that's why I'm sticking with magnets.
Cars without magnets, and you'll probably enjoy it. The BRMs go fabulous without magnets. BRM,
no drama. Thank you. Mags for life.
No, he's just confused.
Magheads unite.
Hello, Pete. Welcome along.
Welcome, Pete. Oida. Good to have you. Another Friday, and you're here. Wow.
Is Pete not racing tonight? Usually beats racing. I'm
Track
afraid.
fans. So the funny thing is that I think Anders didn't just find one rabbit hole. I think he found at least 4 to 5 because he started collecting. Now he's into tuning. We'll get him off the magnets as well. Yes, no drama. We will.
We'll teach him.
And now
Well-
the only thing that's missing is tires now. You haven't mentioned different tires yet. And tire truing. We'll get you there, Anders. We'll get you there. Don't worry.
Nico, I got
And we have to get
bad
him
news
into
for
the
you.
BRM 124
I
cars
have-
as well. We have to get him into the BRM.
Yeah, I have bought a whole bunch of tires, and I bought the process tire truer as well. So, and I'm sitting there with the nail file, getting the edges of the tires. So yeah, I'm in
Oh,
it.
you're down the rabbit hole.
That's the fifth rabbit hole then. Yeah, that just opened up for you.
Oh, but it's so much fun. It's just really, I enjoy it.
So, be red. Do you race magnets or on your cars? Do you have magnets on, or do you take them out, or just curious? There's no right or wrong. Don't worry.
That's a discussion I've been having with a buddy of mine lately a lot. There's, some cars, they would just be no fun if they didn't have magnets. But then again, the race cars and the NSRs, those kind of things, I'm starting to pull magnets out of some. I ordered a bunch of stick-on weights, and I've also got some soft rubber tires. So I figure, excuse me, I'm going to start converting over. There's cars, like the Jägermeister bust. There's no reason to take magnets out of that thing, but the fun cars need magnets. But the race type cars, I'm going to be doing away with magnets and switching over to the soft rubber tires. And right now, if I run silicones where I just ran rubber, it pulls all the rubber off the track. So it's going to be a transition. I've got the new CG tire true that I'm getting ready to set up, and I decided to keep my hoodie, and I'm going to put a 3mm drive on it so I can do all my Revo slot tires on the hoodie machine. So when I raced decades back, we spent 5-6 hours on a box stock car to race for 25 minutes because we wanted everything to be the best. And since I had a wood home track, we played with gears and weights, and we ran. And back then, we just kind of went by seat of the pants. I didn't have any electronics. And now with this lap tracker, it's nice setup. My old scale electrics, I had the RMS system, which was fun. They're discussing. One of the guys we raced with, he couldn't manage to stop in time for the little pit box. And it just turned into a snivel fit and ruined the fun. So digital,
So
it's all who you're racing with, what you're racing on. So magnets sometimes, rubber, so it's a mixed bag in my opinion.
Yeah, so some cars are great fun with the magnets. I mean, I found that the polycar home races are good fun. Leave the magnets in, and if people come to visit, they're great fun. Just stick them on the track and let them race. But at the same time, I find the Pioneer Legends are fabulous without the magnet and just a little bit of weight in them, and they're great fun. So it really is different for different tracks, different brands of cars. The BRMs are fantastic. You don't need magnets in them. They're fabulous fun. Oh.
Yeah, I always use magnets when I have new people or neighbors or so forth coming over. Then I just put the magnets on. So
absolutely
take the speed down a little bit, and then they can race and they can have fun without me slotting constantly. But I bought this one Thunder slot car. I think it was a Mustang GT350, and it was a dog. I mean, it was boring to drive it. It was without magnets. It was so slow, and I felt like Morgan Freeman driving it. And I said, I spent that money on the Thunder slot, and then it's not fun to drive. And then I popped in I thought, okay, I'm gonna tune this. So I bought these neodymium magnets from NSRs, like the ultra magnet, like the turbo magnets, and I put 2 of them in the car, and it stuck on the track, and the wheels were just spinning, and it didn't move. So you can overdo it. I had to go back. Okay, maybe only 1.
Yeah.
So it's a learning curve.
Absolutely.
Kids, don't try this at home. You'll burn down your motor.
Yeah. It was, I do stupid things constantly, but that's how we learn.
I forgot to mention, Anders.
Yes.
I'll open up the 7th rabbit hole now for you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Tell me more. What am I looking at? So this is
a 1 to 43 car, and you said. Well, you said you might want to look into that.
Already there. So I have no. Wait a minute, Nico. This is really bad. I have the Carrera Go Plus. You know, the Plus system, and then I thought, oh, this was fun with a little pit stop area. So I was looking, and then I found the digital 143 set. So I bought that. So now I got the digital 143 and the orange pieces, and I have digital 143 cars. And this is actually what's going to happen with this Alonso car. I'm actually going to make it digital tonight. So I'm going to put the chip in it so I can run it.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So yeah, I'm sorry. And then Harry got me into the crawler thing, which is the 8th rabbit hole. I'm in all stupid rabbit holes. So my Gladiator now has nothing original except the frame. Everything else is popped up with the drive shafts and everything.
And do you have any clubs nearby that you could go with your crawler?
I live in the forest. I'm right now hauling rocks and building a track like you have.
Oh, cool! Great
stuff. And then one neighbors. It's like 5-6 kilometers away. My next neighbor, and I showed him that Gladiator, the axial, and then he bought one as well. So now he's tuning, and we're So
that's what you want. Right. Yeah, if you have a mate to race, like Brad was saying there, if you have someone coming around to race with you, it's fabulous. It really is.
So we're watching this 24 Jap channel and updating, so cool. It's a lot of fun. There's so many fun things you can do and play. I see that as us, we still have a little bit of that child within us. We've decided not to mature, so we play, and now that we are in a situation, the toys get more expensive than when we were 7 years old.
Exactly. I mean, asking a 55-year-old plus, what's your hobby? And you tell, well, I'm, playing with toy cars.
Yeah.
That's just a standard reaction, but I got used to it. I can stand it. I still love it. So all good.
I share it as well. I share it, and I said, well, if and I had a couple that were a little bit hesitant to but playing with because they always see the figure 8 slot car. I said, well, come over to my place. I'll get some snacks and some drinks, and then you'll get to race. And then I put them on my track, and they're like, wow, this is so much fun. Then you start racing, and you show that you got the pit lane, you got a safety car coming out, you got a little bit of scenery, and they're like, this is unbelievable. And several of them have bought Carrera Go tracks.
Ooh, okay.
So 3 of them have bought Carrera Go. So, yeah, that's a good start, but just wait. You'll upgrade from there.
Yeah, exactly. They got themselves. I mean, it's only a little bit extra to get an evolution set, to get a career evolution set, and then you're away.
Yeah.
I started with, but I didn't. I started with the digital retro Grand Prix set, which I had. Do you remember? I had the digital stuff connected for about 20 minutes, and then I said, this is bull. So I disconnected it, and I've been analog ever since. So 20 minutes to half an hour, that's all digital lasted with me. And I got bored listening to it binging and clicking and making stupid noises. So I just said, no, analog. Never went back to it. It's sitting. I was just saying that to the guys that I'm selling. track and a lot of my digital stuff. I even got a few Carrera cars I'm flogging and Gay Electrics. So I'm happy with the analog. And the digital just doesn't do it for me.
But that's
Joe
the
be
fun part. I
horrified.
mean, there's so many different things. I mean, you could do a who was that who mentioned it here? Yeah, slot car misfits of all scales. You could have a 4-car lane. You could do wooden track if you like routing and so forth. You could do Carrera Go. You can do digital, analog, go, Scalextrics. There's so many options, and
Yeah.
you'll find whatever fits you.
And the Carrera Go Formula One cars run really well on the Carrera 124, 132 track. Yeah, those I've 5 or 6 of those, and I run them on my full size track, and they're great fun. And it's another great option for beginners. I put them onto those first before I let them go near anything in Run 3.2.
And they are fast. They're really
Yeah,
fast
absolutely.
on the digital track. It's just unbelievable.
And they don't de-slot too often. You got to go really over the top for the de-slot.
And you
so
know
they're
why?
great learners there.
They got magnets.
I know, yeah, but that's just for kids. Get rid of the magnet.
But I bought the 132 scale Ferrari and Red Bull and also the NSR 7-Up one. They also have magnets and they are fast. They are.
Have you tried the Scalextrics Formula One cars?
No, I haven't. That's the only brand I think that I don't have a single Scalextrics car.
The Scalextrics F1 cars are really fast. The modern ones, I have 2 of the modern ones here. They are really fast, and again with the magnets, and they fly around my track. Now I'm not using them; I'm flogging them as well, but they're fabulous. I used mine for about 20 minutes to make a video and put them away, and I haven't used them since. I like to slide around without magnets. So, but no, you should try the Scalextrics Formula One cars because, again, they're cheap to buy as well. You know, you get 4 of them at a reasonable cost if you're 2 for a 2-lane track.
Well, I've got a question for B-Red. You only race or drive 32 cars or any other scales as well?
And second delay.
Yeah.
The HO stuff is kind of small for me. I've got a whole bunch of it. Performance parts, silicone tires, tons of track. And we may go through some of it, but I'm just looking mostly to rehome it to someone who doesn't have the old osteoarthritis in the fingers and the eye problems that can see those little cars and enjoy them. I love the 1/32 scale, the detail of them, and I have tons of Scalextrics track. So that's why I'm using it. Years ago, when we put the track together at my old shop, I was behind the hobby store, and he took good care of us. So I had lots and lots of Scalextrics. So I'm continuing to use it. I would love to have another wood track. I've got my jig, but I don't know if I'm up for all the work. The easy track they showed yesterday, that is very, very tempting. I like that. And I think buying one of those would be less work than trying to paint my entire track. I like the looks of it, but I got time management. Got to take care of my yard and everything. So make sure I have time for fun with my slot cars. And I'm not going anywhere, so if it takes me a while, that's fine.
No, that's wrong priorities. My yard looks like crap, but I'm having tons of fun indoors. Just let it be. Let it grow.
I've got a question to.
Yeah, I like having a garden and I like fresh vegetables, so it'll take a while.
I have a question to Misfit. Do you have a polycar track? Because my club is actually thinking of buying this polycar 4-lane track that is ready to buy. You get it in a bundle, the whole set, for a reasonable price that we can set up for events, or if somebody wants to rent a track with us. So the question is to going out there to Mr.
Yeah,
Misfit.
he says yes. Yeah, he has it.
So he has it. Okay. And you've got the 4-lane or you've got a 2-lane track? And are you happy with it? Sorry.
There's those Formula 1 cars that Sky Electrics do, which are they're really nice. That one and that one. They're great because they're really long cars. They're very long, and so I find them very enjoyable around the track.
If you don't use them that much, maybe we could talk.
No, I honestly, I use them to make a video, and I put them away, and they're shelf queens ever since. Give me a shout, Anders, no problem.
Yeah, let's talk.
So the deals, please.
I have a little bit of a career track as well, Anders. I have a bit of career to track. So we'll chat later. I might send that career track with them for those young people you were talking about to make their career go track a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, that's.
I've some go track here that I'm not using. I have a few straights as well. I could send that as well. No problem.
Yeah.
So the deals to be made on Discord, please.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, all good.
We'll sort that out
there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Misfits, for the information. Yeah, I'll highly appreciate it because again, we're thinking of getting that smaller 4-lane track to be set up on events.
He wish he bought the bigger set, so go for the bigger one, Nico, right away.
It's as always a question of
money is paper and paper is garbage and garbage need to be recycled back into the system. Spend while you can.
What is the smaller 4-lane set? Is there? Do they do a 4-lane set? Yeah.
Yes, Harry, they do. They do ready to get 4-lane sets, which means it's both is a figure 8, but it's not like a continuous figure 8. It's got a chicane in it on one side, and the corners on the edges, the U-turns are also not evenly. So there is a small straight in it to make it a little more interesting. It comes with all the borders. It comes with 4 controllers. It comes with 2 power packs, no cars. And the cheapest I found on the small one is 310 at the moment in France, no shipping.
Yeah, free shipping.
No shipping costs, no extra shipping costs. So the 310 No, there's a second guy who's slightly cheaper than Slot Car Union.
I know the other guys, but I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Cool.
And it's free shipping, and you got a ready to plug in 4-lane track. All you need to do is put on 4 cars. So that's why we're really thinking of it, because it's the deal with everything in it aside the cars.
Very good. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. I found a lot of times, when I bought my Evolution sets, I bought them with Carrera cars that I never used because I didn't want them particular cars. I just wanted the track and the controllers and the power supply. The cars that were in the set really of no interest to me. They've sat in the press ever since. So it's nice when you can pick and mix sometimes. Actually, your man Denny in Slot Car Union does that sometimes with the big sets. You can pick, I think it's with the 124 set, you can pick a couple of cars out of maybe 4 different cars. You pick the 2 that you like to go with the big set.
Yeah,
but that's expensive now. That's a big set.
That's really big, yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions to any of us 4? Because we're already over the 1 hour, which is to Harry and me always like a magic border, meaning we don't want to stress out any of our participants' nerves.
We don't want to get bored.
We don't want to get them bored. So, any questions to any of the 4? Hang on, the 4 of us, like
yeah. B-Rads. Brads, is it Brads or B-Rads? What do you prefer to be called?
B-Rad, I think. Is it?
Hold on, 10 seconds.
Yep.
I go by B-Rad. That's fine. That's what lots of people have called me over the years. And since not far from me is HSF Racing, and he's Brad, so we don't have 2 Brads. It'd be confusing.
Okay, I understand. Yes,
it was B-Rad and Daring or B-Rad and Dangerous was the joke way back when I was young.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna have to shut this one off. I got to take care of a few things, and next time I'll be able to hopefully figure this out so I don't have the time delay. I can't hear anything on where I'm recording.
Yeah.
So next time, hopefully the timing will be better here. So thanks for
No
having me on,
worries.
guys.
We all
was
started
fun.
out, and thanks for stopping by. See ya.
Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we know what happened there. It's the delay where he's watching it. He's not watching with us on the live stream. He's watching the stream that goes out to the public, which is a few seconds
That's
later.
what I did the first time as well. So
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
the feeling. It's so frustrating, but
it's nice to see a guy who you mightn't see that often. You know, you see someone and he puts a face to the name, which is great. I love that.
He's always there in all the chats, and he's chatting away. So it's a great character in the community. So that's the cool thing. There's so many cool people in the community, and all
Absolutely.
very, very, very helpful, including you two. I mean, as a newbie, it's really easy for me to. You felt welcome so fast with my little ridiculous channel and my little track, but whenever you ask a question, you're treated with respect, and people answer you, even though you sometimes have very stupid questions like I have, but people always.
There are only stupid answers, Anders. There are only stupid answers, no stupid questions.
Yeah, but it's nothing that you should take given as a given. So it's really, really cool, and it's, from US, Australia, Europe, and all over the world, and people are with the same attitude. So that's really
cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody helps each other, and everybody, we all know, because we all started, especially with digital. I'm hopeless with digital, just because I'm going back for old times when I had my analog scale electrics when I was 20 years old. So for me, I don't understand digital, but I know there's guys out there like Joe, and who absolutely go through the end of the world to get you set up, to help you set your cars, to help you sort out the system. So it's fabulous. And what's it called? Discord. Again, Discord is fabulous for all that sort of stuff. So if you're not on Discord, you should join the Discord.
Yeah, exactly. So go to the Discord. There's a lot of interesting discussions, and every now and then, people join in, and there's a live like lounge where you're actually doing this. We're chatting, and then when you do that too long, then Nico comes in and tells you to go to sleep.
Go to sleep already.
Only if Nico drives to work at like 6:30 in the morning, and those guys are still in the lounge. So, I mean,
but it's so funny because every time we're sitting there, okay, so let's see. Well, Nico will probably come in, what do you think, 15 minutes or 20 minutes? Yeah, probably 20 minutes. And then boom, what are you guys doing up? Go to bed. It's so funny.
It's very frustrating for me being like a nerd to the very best in slot cars, having to go to work, and those guys are still in the chat like 2:00 in the morning, their local time, or with you, Anders, even like 6:30 in the morning. It's like, oh, Jesus, I have to go to work now, and they can go to bed.
Yeah, I want to talk slot cars. I don't want to go to work.
Exactly. I want to join in.
Okay, so what's Discord? Okay, guys, which one of you can best describe it? What's it called? What is StreamYard? Is it? No, sorry. The Slothead on Discord. I don't know how you get in. Do you need an invitation or something like that? I don't know much about it.
Well, the Discord is actually a platform that was set up by online players where they can exchange information and have a chat room. And Joe from Herrera's Carrera and Pete from what's Pete's channel called? Slot Cars. Haven't got it now. Pete.
Show me slot cars. Show me slot cars.
Show me slot cars. Exactly. Yeah. Those two channels set up an own what do you call it?
Server?
Community in Discord, an own server on Discord called the Slot Yard, and you can access there free. You just need to register, which takes you like 2 minutes, I think.
Yeah,
Very
Aware's
easy.
career,
And you-
Joe's in the chat as well. So Aware's career is
Oh,
there.
yeah.
He'll tell you what to do.
Can
So-
maybe Joe, can you put a link to for newbies up when we're finished down in the comments as well as Anders will with the controller link? Maybe Joe, you can set up the Discord link for the Slot Yard so people can join in, because I think that's a great platform where you just go in and out as you like or as your time allows. You can ask questions in written form. You can go live like now in a lounge or without a picture or without video. It's a cool setup.
lot of surprising things can happen. I mean, I'll give you one example. That I just jumped in, and then Fox and Wolves joined in, and I talked. Well, you haven't really shared what you bought. They had been on a swap meet, and they haven't really showed in detail. And they started to show one car after the other, and they have so many unique cars. We were sitting there for like 2-3 hours just looking at all their cool cars, and that was unbelievable. It's really cool.
It's great, and it's great looking at some of these older cars that you might have never heard of, like especially some of the real old Sky Electrics. And over the years they've had some amazing cars. Even some of the older Carreras. Carrera had some really interesting cars over the years. Myself, I'm not into the GT3s. I'm not into the DTM cars. But when you look at some of the stuff Carrera had years ago, they've come out with some really cool hot rods and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just got the chromed version of a Mercedes 300 SLR.
Oh yeah.
That was just like, wow, what a car.
That's exactly.
Thunderbirds and so forth. There's so much cool things that people have in their cupboards and they're not sharing. So
yeah. Nico, you need to give Joe, make Joe a moderator, and he can post that. That's what he said. Do you know how to make Joe a moderator?
I've got no freaking idea.
I'll
figure it out. I'll figure it out later. Maybe again, Joe, maybe you can add the link in the comments of the finished video then. Maybe add it there.
It's not a link. And B-Rads was there as well, just saying. So while we have you still on the channel, but not on the screen. So what's wrong there is that you're listening in like on your YouTube, on your computer, on your phone, where you need to go into the link and just listen on StreamYard. Join us and turn up your volume on the actual StreamYard link. Isn't that right, Nico? That's what it needs to do.
Absolutely. That's what I do all the time. I use StreamYard on SlotYard on my phone. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all that's going on there. So next time, come in to us not listening to on your YouTube channel on your phone or your PC. Come into the StreamYard, turn the other volumes down, turn up your main StreamYard volume up, and then should be all good. Harry giving technical advice. Well, that's amazing, isn't it? Haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Look, I even bought this card in case I need to send it to somebody. I brought that to Latvia from Ireland years ago in case I ever need it.
Yes. So what happens, Nico, if you go into the YouTube window and the chat and click on Herrera Carrera's name?
Well, the thing is that as I'm organizing this live stream, I'm in StreamYard. I'm not in YouTube at the moment.
Ah, gotcha.
Which means I can't at the moment. Otherwise, I'll have the echo and the 10 seconds delay.
I see.
By the way, and Joe as a moderator, I mean, no, just joking. Of course.
Yeah, that would be scary.
No, Joe, just kidding. Just kidding. He knows me. He knows me. By the way, welcome Warren from Light Tech Slots. Very welcome. I wish this would be a shop that was closer to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Warren's a great guy.
Absolutely. So I'm just checking out something.
Yeah, StreamYard. StreamYard. When we go on StreamYard, I don't even have to link into my YouTube. I just go onto StreamYard link, and it goes straight to YouTube from StreamYard. So it's. I don't know how it works, but it works. Somehow linked. Joe set it up for me on my computer.
Joe
Again.
he knows everything technical. I mean, he seems to be, he can fix anything.
Hey, Joe will be away soon. He's going to Jamaica.
Oh.
Holiday soon for Joe and Jen.
Okay.
Yeah.
They have a
I
lot
That'll
of
be a
nice
lot of.
I don't think we have live racing from them. Is it this Monday, guys, that you'll be away on your travels? I don't think there's a live this Monday from Joe and Jen.
Okay.
I don't know if we had shenanigans this week either, did we? We had no shenanigans.
Yeah, I think they're both quite busy, Rahul and Pete.
Yeah.
Pete just was in and mentioned taking
Flogging his
pictures of selling the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
And Rahul's got a new job as well, so I think he's quite busy there as well. So, yeah.
That time of the year, summertime.
Yeah.
And that's what I noticed as well. So I noticed that in the summertime, your subscriber base goes. You don't get as many subs as you would have in the winter, and it's all a bit quieter. So it's just the time of the year. People are planning holidays and they're working, slaving in the garden and stuff like that. Jen locked the basement.
Harry, there you go. Jen locked the basement, so I can't sneak some track into the luggage.
It's a small little circle.
What's Joe going to do? He'll be on Slothead. He'll be on Slothead all the time chatting away. Jen be going, turn off that bloody Slothead. We're on holidays. No, hold on a minute. We're talking about tires. Oh, that sounds fabulous. Jamaica sounds like a fabulous holiday. Always.
Absolutely. I mean, come on. I think there are worse places out there that you can go to.
Okay, so we all have Joe. We'll have Todd with his chat on a Monday, usually before the time that Joe goes out. We'll have Todd doing the chat.
Yeah.
Check that out, guys.
Okay, gentlemen, I think we'll call it a wrap.
Yeah, it's time to set some new records with this car. It's just brand new. I need to set some times and see where it ends up on my little list. So I'm going to go and try that out.
And then later you can take the Magna out.
I'll be using this for the first time in real racing, but it feels
all right. Are you going to video this, Anders?
No, I don't video everything. It's so cumbersome.
It'd be interesting to see how it works for the first time. It'd be interesting to see. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I might turn on the cameras then. For you, Harry.
I thought so.
Miss Anders will do that for you.
Okay. Got a late question came in from Misfits on what tires we use on wood tracks. Well, the club I race at mainly uses foam tires on wooden track, or urethane or rubber, all good. But
silicone.
foam tires it's a different world again. Anders, rabbit hole number 10.
Yeah, no, I'm not there yet. Yeah, that's another one.
How did I know Joe was going to say silicone?
How did I know he was gonna jump in on that one? Which of course brings me, and he knows the answer. I mean, he's begging for it, you know.
Yeah, yay! Whoop whoop.
You were begging for that one, Joe.
So true, so true.
Okay, guys,
awesome.
Thank you so much for being there again. Everyone in the chat. My two co-hosts, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me over.
Very enjoyable.
Oh yes, again, very. I guess most probably I will not be available next Friday. This is a pre-warning already to everyone helping Harry out with a link, or maybe Anders and Harry, you two. Why don't you two do it live? We'll try one.
Sure, absolutely. I'm on.
Yeah.
Maybe get Anders.
Then we can talk about crawlers without Nico saying, "Okay, let's go back to
What?
slot cars again."
or
or
you
trains
join
or
Tony
Barbies,
Johnny.
Harry. We can even talk about your Barbies.
I mean, I already have the crawlers. I already have the RC chat with Tony Droney every Friday.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm doing that tonight because I think Tony's probably sitting on an airplane somewhere over Singapore or something. I don't know, but
And it's so late.
I reckon he's not home yet. I don't think he's home yet, so I don't think that'll happen this week. That'll probably be next week.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Cool.
Thanks to everyone in the chat. Lovely gang today. We were afraid we didn't give you much notification. We didn't think there'd be many people on, but yes, there was loads of you guys dropped in, so very much appreciated.
Thanks a lot for it was a late go ahead from my side.
Mm-hmm.
Famous last words from Anders?
No, just check the links for this guy. I can recommend it. It's so much fun, and it's something new in the slot car world, besides just new cars. And thank you to everybody for popping in every now and then in my little me and my cat's Lucifer's channel. I really appreciate all those visits. Not that I'm hunting, views, and I'm not going to monetize that, but it's fun to share every now and then some of those things. And
yeah, I never monetize as well. I just enjoy it for the fun of the hobby and just like I like the social aspect more than anything else, and that's why it kills me here that I can't get people to race. But YouTube keeps me alive, keeps the fun alive. It doesn't keep me alive, but, keeps the fun alive, and it keeps the interest there. I was a bit down last week, and I'm fed up trying to invite people to my track, so that's why I decided to start doing an extra side hobby that's just for me. I don't need anybody to come and play with my model trains. So that's where that came from. But no, thanks for being here, Anders. We enjoyed you popping in again.
Thank you very much.
Be afraid to pop in if we put the link up in another week or two. Pop in.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
So, thank you again. See you all around. Take care. Stay in the slot. Behave. No, that's to me. And just enjoy your slot cars and your tracks. Guys, see you around.
Thanks, everyone.
See you around.